Let's talk about something crucial for your business, building a risk management framework. Think of it like insurance for your business. Without it, you're exposed to losing everything you've built. Every business faces risks, from supply chain issues to data breaches or sudden market downturns. The difference between businesses that survive and those that don't, the survivors have a plan. They anticipate problems and have a playbook ready. In this video, I'll show you, step by step, how to build a simple, practical risk management framework from scratch. Ready to protect your business from surprises? Let's dive in. Before you list out risks, ask, what are we protecting and why? This is your purpose and scope. Skipping this step is like building a house without a blueprint. Don't do it. Get specific. Are you worried about financial, operational, or reputational risks? All of them? Define your boundaries. What's inside your circle of concern and what's not? Write it down in a one-page document. The purpose of our risk management framework is X, and it covers Y and Z. This becomes your North Star, guiding every decision. Take an hour to do this. It's the strongest foundation you can set. Now, who's responsible for managing these risks? Assign clear roles. Don't let your plan gather dust. For small businesses, maybe you're the chief risk officer and the committee all in one. That's fine, just write it down. In larger teams, assign risk champions for each area. Sales, operations, etc. Make it official, document who owns what, who updates the risk register, and who reports to leadership. Clear roles mean quick, decisive action when something goes wrong. Accountability is everything. Next, set the rules, your risk policy. This short document defines your risk appetite, how much risk you'll tolerate, and your main risk categories: financial, operational, strategic, compliance, and reputational. Briefly describe what each category means for your business. Outline your process. Identify, assess, treat, monitor, and report risks. Keep it simple. 2 or 3 pages, max. Get it approved, even if it's just you. This is your constitution for risk management. Now, list everything that could go wrong. This is your risk register. Brainstorm with your team or solo, using your risk categories as prompts. Under financial, what if a client doesn't pay? What if your bank pulls your credit? Operational, what if your website crashes or a supplier fails? Interview your team. Ask, what keeps you up at night? Look at past incidents and industry news for inspiration. No risk is too small to list at this stage. Capture everything in a simple spreadsheet. This master list is your central tool for the rest of the process. Don't filter yet, just list. You've got your list. Now, which risks matter most? Use a risk matrix. Rate each risk by likelihood and impact. Multiply the scores to get a risk score. Sort your list. High scores are your top priorities. Define what each score means for your business. Focus your resources on the biggest, most likely threats. This brings clarity and helps you act smart. Time to decide how to handle your top risks. You have 4 options: tolerate, accept it, terminate, avoid it, treat, mitigate it, or transfer, shift it elsewhere. Tolerate minor risks. Sometimes it's not worth fixing. Terminate by stopping risky activities entirely. Treat by reducing likelihood or impact. Cross-train staff, install firewalls, etc. Transfer by buying insurance or using contracts to share risk. Most of your work will be in treat and transfer. Choose the best strategy for each risk. Be deliberate. Don't just hope for the best. Now turn your strategies into real actions. These are your controls. For each risk you're treating, define specific measurable actions with clear owners. Example, IT manager updates antivirus weekly. Document controls in your risk register. Train your team. Make sure everyone knows what's expected. Over-communicate and document everything. Controls, responsibilities, training. Consistency is key, and documentation protects you in audits or disputes. Controls only work if people know and follow them. This is where your plan becomes reality. Risk management isn't set and forget. Update your risk register as you implement controls. Scores should go down. Regularly scan for new risks. Add them as needed. Make risk review a standing agenda item in team meetings. Schedule formal reviews quarterly or semi-annually. Ask, are our controls working? Are our priorities still right? Keep your framework alive and relevant. Don't keep risk management a secret. Share it. Tailor reports to your audience. Leadership gets a high-level summary. Managers get details for their area. Use visuals. Heat maps, dashboards, top 10 lists. Empower managers to own their risks and controls. Communicate with all employees. Risk management is everyone's job. Use training, newsletters, and meetings to build a risk-aware culture. When everyone's involved, your business is stronger. Communication turns risk management into a company-wide strength. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. After a risk event, do a post-mortem. What worked, what didn't. Update your framework. Get feedback from your team. What's useful, what's confusing. Make your process easier and more effective over time. As your business grows and changes, so should your framework. Continual improvement turns risk management into a strategic asset. Stay proactive, not just reactive. That's your blueprint for building a risk management framework from scratch. Start small. Any plan is better than none. Understanding your risks lets you make smarter, bolder decisions. Download our free risk register template in the description to get started. Like, subscribe, and comment if you need help customizing your framework. Take the first step. Your future self will thank you.